And welcome back to Local here on Aspen 82. We've got Damien with us from Aspen Art Gallery. Good morning.
Good morning, Brandon. How are you, baby?
I'm great. He's been world traveling, finding artists all over. And for people out there who haven't visited Aspen Art Gallery, tell them where it is.
We're right across the street from Louis Vuitton, 228 South Mill Street. And today we have my director, Ben Tompkins, with us, and also our youngest, newest artist. This is Dominic Mattioli. And we got a lot of great things to talk about this morning, Brandon.
I know. So this is really cool. Art Basel, for people out there who don't know what it is, explain.
Art Basel is it was founded in Basel, Switzerland. Yeah. So that's where it started. And it is the largest art show in America. And it's every year at the beginning of December. And this guy in 2018 won the top rising new artist of Art Basel Spectrum. And I immediately signed him, of course.
So of course he does. Of course, Damien, when I got him going there. So you go out there, you get him signed up, and then and this is really before, I mean, he's even getting the awards, right?
I know. He got the award, and I flew to Florida. I was on my way to Cuba to go visit my artist that you actually interviewed before.
Yeah.
And I went to his studio, and when I saw his work in person, Brandon, I had to sign him immediately. Well, I basically brought the paperwork just in case the art was good enough. Because once you see it in person, it's just undeniable. You have to have it.
Yeah. That's really cool stuff. And Ben, you felt the same way. Now, you're the director of the installments and arts that go on the Aspen Art Gallery, correct?
That's correct.
And you're also from Australia.
That's correct. We have a few links coming up, yes.
And you guys have been your home country has been dealing with a lot of stuff here.
We have, and hopefully with all the downside that's happened in Australia, that there's some alarm bells going off that this is something that we need to take notice of and change our actions on the planet.
And what's really cool about Dominic is not only is he a fresh young artist who's got his fingers on the pulse, i.e. as you look here, you see the Kobe photo, rest in peace, Black Mamba, but Dominic's helping you out with the Australian cause too as well.
Dominic is an example of what we look for in artists. He practices every day. It's a habit that he loves painting, and he's been doing it for non-stop for about 5 years. But we always have a culture here at the Aspen Art Gallery to give back. So it was actually his suggestion to do a koala. And we reached out formally to the Australian Koala Foundation and talked to Deborah Tybalt, who's the director out there, and got it endorsed for us to raise money through this koala painting that you'll see in the imagery that we're showing you here.
Well, it's really cool. And Dominic, now when you approach painting, I mean, you're a pretty young guy. How old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
22 years old. Yeah. So all of a sudden, you go from painting to kind of doing it and starting to work your way up to all of a sudden now, oh my God, I'm in Aspen, I've just won this awards. How's your world changed?
I mean, it's been great. I mean, since signing with Damien, things have just been going up, and we've been working together to create amazing things.
Yeah, and how do you describe your artwork? When I look at it, it looks like I mean, it looks really fresh and kind of there's a youthful quality to it for sure.
I mean, I try to incorporate a bunch of different styles and make the painting diverse. So I use different layers and different techniques, such as abstract qualities mixed with realism and a bunch of other things to create the painting, make it come to life.
Yeah, and then you're looking for, you use just basically what kind of paints are you using?
I use acrylic paints.
Acrylic is basically what you're doing for the most part?
Yeah.
And I mean, and obviously you can crank these things out. Some people, artists I've known, they take months and months and months, but you got that Kobe thing right out there, and it's really cool.
Thank you.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, and he surprised me. He came, and I picked him up off the plane, and he had it in a tube. And he had painted Kobe, and we didn't even have it stretched yet. And one of our friends, Lolo Art Installation, he said, I'm going to jump on this and get this knocked out for you guys. And it's going to be hanging in the window today because we have him painting live. My dog, actually, Choo Choo. He'll be painting Choo Choo live in the gallery at 3 o'clock today. and we're closing the auction for the koala bear at 6. That's when it closes. 100% of the proceeds.
People can bid live now
Go.
online, or they
Yeah.
can come and bid in person in the
And
gallery.
100% of the proceeds will go to the Koala Foundation, and it's going to be amazing. I got some booze, I got some nipples, because it's Aspen. You got to have that.
Of course he does. Of course, it's Damien in the Aspen Art Gallery there. So that's really cool. So people get to see kind of your process, Dominic, today, and what are you going to be painting today? Do you have an idea? Or are you going to go off the cuff?
I'm painting his dog Choo Choo.
Oh, you're painting?
Yeah.
Oh, he's painting Choo
Not
Choo.
going to paint Choo Choo, actually.
Oh.
He's going to be painting it on canvas.
Listen. This world that you guys live in, I only dip a toe or a snowboard boot every once in a
There you
while.
go. You never know. But see what happened. Dominic had gotten started. He had painted when he started. He started when he was young. He started at 16. He won 3rd place in a high school competition, and that wasn't good enough for him.
Yeah.
So then he got crazy and just started painting like 10 hours a day to get better and better and better. And the next thing you know, he wins this award at Basel, and he painted his dogs. And then his first artwork sold was commissions. People were like, oh my God, could you paint my dog?
Yeah.
So what we're going to start doing is, as I said, can you paint other animals? Well, Jesus, this week we sold like 5 of his paintings, and he painted a 75 by 75 inch tiger, which sold. So he can do animals that's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
And so we got him painting Choo Choo, my dog, live, and then we're going to start doing commissions of people's dogs, because Aspen, they love their animals.
Love the dogs and love the booze. There you go. So once again, it's at 3 o'clock. While people are there, they can also, it's a live auction right now online, 100% of the proceeds to helping Australia in the wildfires as well. And you get to see an Art Basel winner and his process. It's really cool.
Yeah, and also it's aspenartgallery.com, and you can bid live. And Ben, do you have anything to add about the Koala Foundation, or?
Yeah, I mean, not everyone can spend that money on a piece of art, but if you want to participate in the cause, you can donate at savethekoala.com, savethekoala.com. The other main point they're doing is the koalas are dependent completely on the eucalyptus tree. So without that habitat that's been completely devoured at the moment, still burning, we don't have koalas with that connection. So they plant a lot of trees as well, because they only eat eucalyptus. It's a bit like marijuana here in Aspen.
Yeah.
It actually calms them down and chills them out.
Yeah.
So, and they need that to have that species.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a devastating thing, but here to help with the cause are you guys, and we appreciate you here this morning.
Thank you, Brandon.
And you
Thank
having
you.
us. Thank you so much.
Once again, give them the address, 3 o'clock, and where they can go for more details, David.
Aspen Art Gallery, 228 South Mill. It's directly across the street from Louis Vuitton. Cat a corner from the Wheeler. Everybody knows where those places are. And we'll be there. 3 o'clock, Dominic will be painting live. And I got nibbles, I got cocktails. So come on, have a good time and join the party.
Oh, it's going to be a great time. Dominic, thank you so much for joining us. Ben, appreciate you. Damien, thank you so much.
Thanks, Brandon.
Hey,
Love you,
always
buddy.
good to see you. Yeah. Hey, we're going to take a look at your weather, and we'll be back with some more show. This is Local on Aspen 82.